Hello guys, Zueljin here, and welcome back to another episode of that ModSauce, baby. Today we've got a cool little episode for you guys. What I want to do first is kind of go over a few things that we did the last couple episodes that have been in question, as far as my methods have been in question. That was pretty quick for the rain, huh? It just came and went. So a bunch of you had suggested maybe that I was doing the summoning rituals for Ars Magica incorrectly. Let's just go over here and see. So the thing about Ars Magica right now is it's a sad truth, but it's broken. Not only is it broken, but the mod author, the developer, Mythian, actually retired from the mod development. So a bunch of you were saying that maybe I had to turn on my particle effects to see how the inlays were working, and let me go ahead and do that for you guys. Video settings, particles, all. So it doesn't change the fact that the particles are set. All you do is see my personal particles and any other light particles that you would normally see, but nothing changes about the inlays, so we can dismiss that, right? Another thing is people were saying that I had to use this in a storm or only in a river biome, and I tried this in creative, guys, and it just does not work. The bosses don't summon. Telltale sign would have been how the Air Guardian were summoned, and because there's only one requirement for the Air Guardian, you have to sacrifice an Air Essence at Y height 150 or higher, and we're at like 178 right now, and it does not work. So the mod is just broken. There's a couple things that I've been thinking about that might fix it. Well, not fix it, but if the mod doesn't get picked up by someone and get worked on, we'll still have the mod for a long time. So what we need to do is probably create a way that we can still get those orbs, and I think the most fair way to do that would be to create the boss summoning eggs. So if you look under, let's see if I can find Air Guardian. See how right here there has spawn Air Guardian? So if there was a crafting recipe for this egg, we can still do it. It can involve inlays, just like Ars Magica, just like that does. Like for summoning the Water Guardian, for instance, you can make a recipe. I think Drax was talking about doing it with an egg and a boat and some inlays and a bucket of water. So it would kind of just be like doing that, and you can still get the actual Guardian to summon. So that might be an alternative, but we'll look into that a little bit later. The next thing is that last episode we actually had a rollback. There was some problems with applied energistics that we couldn't figure out, and we had a little rollback to where we couldn't do what we wanted to do with the blood altar setup. I was going to do some stuff with the new what do you call these things, the bell jars and stuff. If I look at blood magic now, by the way, in NEI you could just type blood magic, so let me do that. So as you can see, there's a few new things like the alchemic router, the alchemic cleanser, the alchemic segmenter, and there's these crystal bell jars that you can refine all of the alchemy reagents into and use those to augment your rituals. Remember how we put the diamond block underneath the quarry? That doesn't augment it anymore. So the problem with all this is there's no way to route the essences into the bell jars. Like I tried extensively and it just doesn't work. So that's a beta mod for you. You know, it's blood magic beta, so that portion isn't quite working yet, unfortunately. So like that was all the plans that I was going to have for what I was doing, and the only other thing I had been planning on doing is something with all the demon summoning for Halloween, and I did test that yesterday prior to the rollback, and it does work correctly. So the demon summoning is online. However, this leaves me to think, well, that was like a significant amount of planning that was going to go into those projects. So I think I'm just going to pick up an old one instead of moving with any new ones. And I want to put the quarry up for this big reactor. Another thing, not this episode, but I've been getting a lot of tips and stuff. And actually, a couple of commenters went to extreme lengths with designs. Some of the stuff that XB and Slip have been using, and and did a design underneath my base. So I'm going to go more into who did that for me and stuff when we actually go over this, when we change the reactor up. But right now, all I did is just put some energy transfer nodes onto this Tesseract with a couple of power taps, and we should be good to go as far as power. So I'd like to set up a quarry today to get some more yellowite in the system, and I think I'm going to do that in the deep dark like we had originally said. So before we do that, there are some Patreon issues that I need to go over. Not issues, I'm sorry, I made it sound negative. It's Patreon recognition, I guess I should say. So I did change up the hallway. I didn't want to put another level higher, and I didn't want to put them at another location because I think I want to expand my base this way. That's going to kind of complement the range on my wireless terminal and stuff like that, and I think this is a good location. Plus it links to the throne room right there and a little bit further down to the aquarium. So what I want to do is just recognize a few Patreons. First of all, Ironface77 has been with me for a while, but I did have to change him. He was sitting right here. So Ironface, you are at a new location. Welcome to your new home. For the rest, the OG Mara, which is Christian M, has recently become a Patreon. So thank you very much, Christian. I really appreciate it. I like the skin. It reminds me of like some buddies of mine named Jordan and Spence that used to play with me on the Minecraft fan server. It's a really cool design. Dirtmatic 987. What can I say about this skin? You are naked. It almost looks like you have one of those winning medals, like like you just ran a marathon and you're naked with sandals on it. Kind of crazy. Lord. Anyway, I like this kid. It's pretty cool. And this is Syncrax. I didn't want to mispronounce the name. Syncrax. I like this skin. The hat reminds me of something that you would see that has had some Southwest inspiration. And I don't know what that is. It's some sort of badge on your chest, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you can elaborate what it is that your skin's supposed to replica. But anyway, very cool suit. I like it. And hammer time. So Evan had stopped in to my stream the other day, and I laughed and laughed. I was in a great mood, y'all, and he came in, and I was getting a lot of followers. And when he came in, I played the Can't Touch This by MC Hammer for him, and he said he was having it made his day. So I'm glad I was able to do that for you, Evan. It was pretty fun having you, man. So thanks a lot for the patronage and for hanging out the stream, and thank all of you guys. Did get another Patreon, Adam Dodds. I don't know your IGN, but you need to send it to me. All of you guys, I think y'all might have not seen the list for the most recent Minecraft Indoors. I will be opening up a server very soon, and everybody that's in the Hall of Heroes and Patreons are going to be invited to it. I'm going to do a soft invite first, so you just check your inboxes for on the Patreon just to see. I'll probably send you guys a message letting you know what the server IP is and the information on how to get to it and stuff like that. And if you guys want, y'all can check out that Minecraft Indoors video for the most recent Minecraft Indoors video for the actual startup and what the hub looks like and stuff. I think it came out really good. And this guy and Tio Lone Wolf, this is the guy that I was talking about, Drax. He's helping me out a lot, and Tio Lone Wolf is also helping me out a lot with the administrative stuff. So anyway, we're gonna have a good time on there. All right, enough about all of the stuff that we couldn't accomplish and the Patreon stuff. Let's get on to the episode itself. So the idea here is to use the deep dark to do those quarries, and I don't have a quarry made. Well, I do have a BC quarry, and we are having some quarry issues with, I don't know if it's ender quarries or whatever, but I think I'm gonna try a quarry plus. Now I haven't actually looked at a recipe for this, so I'm a little bit ill prepared, but forgive me guys. I try to be prepared, and sometimes the game just doesn't allow me to do so. So let's look up quarry plus right quick in the system, and that should tell us what we need to go. So quarry plus. Okay, so Quarry Plus is going to need an assembly table, I believe. So we need diamond chipsets and we need pulsating chipsets, and these are made in an assembly table. So I'm not really sure. I've never set up an assembly table actually, but I know there's some people around here that do have them. So we need to get, let's see, an assembly table. Let's look that up. ASSE. MB. All right, so an assembly table is like that, which isn't really hard. And then we need some lasers, and they need to be powered. So let's look up laser and see if we can find that. Maybe it's LASER, huh? Yeah, I think it's these. So this is a laser plus for the quarry. This is just a laser, BC silicon. I don't know if this is, let's see. Yeah, it's from BC silicon. So this has to be it right here. So these are pretty easy to make from what it appears. So let's go ahead. It's going to take me a little while to make these chipsets probably. I don't want to use too many resources without knowing how to power these and have a permanent setup for it. So we're just not going to mind that. And assembly table. So we'll see. So I'm going to set up a little assembly table setup. And I need to power. Oh, what do I need here? Oh, a diamond gear. No problem. Well, I say it wasn't a problem. Do we have iron gears? So we have at least one. Now let's go with gold gears. Yeah, we have at least one of those. And now we should be able to make a diamond gear. Alright, so assembly table is done. Very good. Okay. Yay, time for some logic. I got an achievement for that. Okay, so let's see. We need to find a little temporary spot to set this up. I don't want to set it up in this room. I guess I could set it up just out back here in the backyard. Yeah, this spot will work. So from what I know, the assembly tables are relatively easy to set up. You just need some of these lasers, which I just made, and you need to set them in close proximity to an assembly table. It looks like I have one of those little particle lights right there. Okay, let's do that, and then that. Okay, so now we need to power this, and I'm going to do that with a tesseract and some energy transfer nodes, or an energy transfer node, and some energy pipe. So we'll set that up just like so, and we should just be able to plug the tesseract in, set it to Zueljin's RF and energy receive only, and it should be good to go. Now we should just be able to place an assembly table in close proximity. I guess this would be okay. Okay, so to make some of this stuff, like we had said, I'd gather up a little bit of materials. Let's see. So we need, let's make the yellow pipe wire first, and that is either yellow, well, any kind of yellow dye, redstone, and iron. So let's see, yellow dye, redstone. Oh, look, I can already start making stuff. And iron. Okay. We want yellow pipe wire. Oh, there it goes. And it looks like all of the, oh, I'm getting some. Oh, stop. That's plenty. I don't need any more. Okay, now I need, what was the next thing here? Now I need some diamond chipsets and some pulsating chipsets. So pulsating chipsets are redstone and ender pearls. So we got some of that too. This thing will have an interface. Redstone and ender pearls. Okay. Oh, this one takes quite a bit longer. Let's see, the other recipe is for the diamond chipsets, and I need a diamond and redstone. So I'm going to go ahead and make these guys, and come back when it's time to put the Quarry Plus into play. Alright you guys, so I got tired of waiting, and I actually made my assembly table quite big, and there was quite a few things that I needed to add as well. If you look in Quarry Plus, I needed an enchant mover, I needed some marker pluses, and all of those things took quite a bit of stuff. I needed some golden chipsets for these, and some wrenches. These took kind of long, and the enchant mover, I needed a bunch of stuff for this too, including all the diamond chipsets. But at any rate, I did get them all done, and I actually made the Quarry Plus. So we're ready now to go into the enchant mover, and I took the liberty of getting a diamond pickaxe. I don't know if I ever showed y'all, but remember that bow glitch that we had that you can disenchant and get all kind of levels? Well, that doesn't work anymore. But while it was working, I absorbed a lot of my XP into this tank and into this bedrock drum, and I put myself a little XP shower. So when I click the little lever, it rains XP on me, and it's pretty cool. So it helps out a lot with my little deal. I don't know how many levels I'm gonna need, but what I did is I went ahead and made a pick with Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 5, and Silk Touch 1. And the way that this works is you need to put the Quarry Plus into the enchant mover and the diamond pickaxe that's enchanted with the enchant mover. So let's go ahead and move Silk Touch, we'll move Unbreaking, and we'll move Efficiency. And now we have the Silk Touch 1, Unbreaking 3, and Efficiency 5. And you might be saying, Unbreaking? Why? Well, it actually reduces the power consumption on the Quarry Plus. And the efficiency makes it faster, and Silk Touch is self-explanatory. So now that we have that ready, there's something else I want to cover right before we leave. I had just received a message from Adam Dodd, and he told me what his IGN was. So I went ahead and added you to the Hall of Heroes, my friend. And your skin comes up as Steve. I don't know if you have a custom skin or not, but at any rate, I went ahead and put your name in here so I could keep track of it and so I can whitelist you. And one newcomer, Zalatori, which is Calm P. I just got your message too, so thank you guys so much. Zalatori, you look like some sort of desert trooper almost. And like I said, if you know what's up with your skin, Adam, just let me know in the messages and I'll be sure to check up on it. So now we're ready to go, guys. We are ready to go. Let's go to, I guess we can just, let me get my spells ready. So I need a Tesseract, that's for sure. I'm gonna need a Tesseract for power. Let's see. We do have some Tesseract, and I think I'm gonna need to make it private because I didn't do it with the Tesseracts that were left in the system. So let's go ahead and do that. So, oh, I guess this one might be already private. Okay, so both of these are private now. Great. Well, that one is for sure because we just did it, so I'll take that. Also, I got some deep storage units. I'm gonna need some transfer pipe. Let's see. Yeah, I'll need transfer nodes for items. I think I'll need that. Where's all my transfer pipe? I guess I need them. Oh, there it is. 64 of them. I'm gonna need a regular chest. I already have an ender chest on me. Although I'll make another one just in case. With some red. I'll need a regular chest. Let me get some red dye. And I got quite a bit of the other stuff that I'm gonna need too. So I got my deep storage units. Yep, I should be ready. Cool. Yeah, let's see what it's got. All right, so I'm probably gonna have to filter out some of this too. So, but I'm not gonna set up all that on camera. Let's see. I should have that self-light spell. Let's see. That actually, I know where that is. That's in my bag. Self-light. Yep. Cool. And I'll bring some torches just in case too. There we go. So we got a backup plan if that fails. All right, to the deep dark we go. Now let's see. It should be to where I can cast this self-light spell without worrying about mobs, without worrying about damage. So let's see how that does. We'll go down here. Ah, very good. Okay, and I already had a pillar here too. So let's see. We're gonna need to set up the stuff with a marker plus, I want to say, and that is going to involve, I'll just put it at the entrance right there because I think it's relative to wherever you log in, so it should be fine. I'm sorry about all the noise outside to you guys, if y'all can hear that. Okay, so I think I should be able to just place redstone right here, and I don't have any. Oh, here we go with all the zombies coming out of the woodwork. Okay, let's see. I need to place a redstone torch, and I don't have any wood with me. Do I have any wood in my little knapsack here? No, I do not. Well, I'm not very prepared, am I? Let me go get some, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got the redstone like I like I said I would, and I went ahead and set down the marker plus and one over there, and I noticed something when I came over here that I thought you guys should notice, something that you should see. I've never seen this before, and like I said, I'm not real familiar with the deep dark, but look at this place. I don't know what it is yet, so let me go ahead and grab this piece of cobble right here so I can place down my last marker. And let's see. Also, by the way, self-light cures all problems in the deep dark. Very, very cool. All right, so the marker plus is in place. Now let's look at this thing. What exactly is this? This is colored stone bricks, light gray frequency. So I don't know what this is. It looks as though something's in here. Man, that is creepy. What the heck is this? Oh, this is a light mage. And this is light mage. Okay, these are light mages. What exactly is this place? It looks like a bunch of empty space. Oh, and that's the way out. Very peculiar. Let's head up the ladder and see what we see. More stairs. Well, oh, okay. So there are arrows here. Arrows bouncing on my head. Looks like maybe it's some sort of weird dungeon or whatever. Well, maybe I can find some orbs in here. Definitely a really, really cool place. Doesn't look too dangerous either, especially with blood armor. But yeah, when I noticed it, I was like, man, I gotta show the guys this. Oh, let's refill our light spell. Yeah, pretty cool looking place. Alright, we'll go ahead and just pop out the side here and carry on with our business. So anyway, Quarry Plus should be able to be placed. And we should be good to go. I got my Tesseract, I got all the stuff that I need. So if I right click on it now, we'll get rid of the redstone torch and I'll right click on it. There we go. So cool. Let's get another cobble block and set that right here, and we'll put the quarry here. So the Quarry Plus will be right there. Alright, and it goes ahead and makes the frame. I don't know how far this was, but it was quite far. You can probably look at the coordinates. Let's see. I'm at basically 6115. So if I... oh wait. Alright. Is it not rendering for me for some reason? 6115. And it was almost all the way by this base. 6115, and we're at... oh wow. So yeah, I think it's 256 by 256. Very, very, very nice. Alright. Oh, I never noticed I have an illuminated buff on me. Yeah, 32 seconds at a time. Okay, pretty cool. Alright, so we're ready for this. We need to do a few things with the chest now. So let's go ahead and get the chest ready. And what we'll do is run a transfer node, which I don't have any speed upgrades or anything for right now. I'll need to go get those. So we'll run the transfer node like this, and we'll run the transfer pipe on the outside, just like so. And we'll run, yeah, about 5 long should be fine. Let's get the Quarry Plus markers out. I'm glad that it took those because those were kind of a pain in the butt to make. Alright, so we got the deep storage unit. I don't know if there's any dirt in here, but we'll go ahead and put that one first because I really don't need any extra dirt. So we'll go ahead and put that down. Then we'll have another deep storage unit for cobble. We'll go ahead and place that. I'm not going to put it like that. I'm going to put it up and down. Haven't you figured it out yet, dude? That it's not going to work? Jesus, aggravation. Alright, light. Cool. Carry on. Alright, so then we're probably going to have cobble and stone because I have silk touch. Everything that's rock is going to mine. So what I probably need to do, let's see. Let me get out my silk touch pick. And I'll get some, actually. Let's go down. I guess, yeah, that'll work. So we have cobble and we have stone. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and put one cobble in here. That's good. So that's selected. One stone. That's selected. And then at the end here, we're going to do an ender chest. And I did not bring a diamond. Dadgummit. Alright, I'm back with the diamond, but I couldn't help but be distracted. Look at this thing, y'all. An ender mini? He looks pretty cool. That's so weird. Ender mini, and he was fighting some of the other mobs, but he looks kind of crazy. Does he fight the other mobs again? I don't know, that's weird. He kind of just looks at me. I don't know, I thought that was pretty cool though. He was fighting some other mobs earlier. Also, there's the mages spawn down here too. There's another ender mini. Oh yeah, look, he's killing the mobs. How weird is that? I guess that's from the Hardcore Ender expansion. Anyway, let's go ahead and set up the chest like we originally came out here to do. I'll put down the chest. And looks like I got all kind of stuff in there. We'll do the diamond and then red, red, red. All right, now there's nothing in the chest. Very good. It should select with the other stuff. Let me kill these guys right quick because they're being nuisances. Wow, you got some hit points, don't you? All right. Let's light back up. A zombie skull crawler. Okay. So we should be good to go, guys. I might need to add a couple more of the deep storage units for filtering. Man, I swear I get interrupted. I need to put a magnum torch around here, I guess. But anyway, so we should be good to go. Let's go ahead and add the tesseract now. So we should just be able to pop this on here, maybe on the side. Select private. And it should, energy mode should be receive only. We should be able to set the configuration to private, Zueljin's RF, and we'll go ahead and set this and see what happens now. It doesn't appear to be doing anything. Did I do something wrong? Tesseract is set correctly. Energy mode receive only. I'm not too sure. Let's set it to send and check. Nothing? Okay, what am I not doing right here? So the answer, the simple answer is it's just weird. Apparently Quarry Plus is strange to only recognize certain types of power, and the old Ender IO conduit is actually what recognizes. With DMAC suggested that I try that, and it worked like a charm. So big shout out to DMAC. Thank you so much, my friend. And now the Quarry Plus is running. I do have to add some upgrades. That should be the last step. And I got a stack upgrade now, and I've gotten my speed upgrades in, and I need to place a magnum torch down here because these guys are just unbelievable. But as you can see, it's transferring all quite well now. It should be pulling out dirt, and I don't know if there's dirt, but there's definitely cobblestone that it's pulling, and it should be pulling out some stone too as soon as it gets to that level. But the Quarry Plus is set up, guys, and I couldn't be happier about it. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode, and thank y'all so much for watching. And as always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time. Bye!